In Mongolia, the horse is not just ancient history. It is identity. It is the present. Horses still roam the vast steppes of Mongolia. Some run wild, others ride with their people. But they are not counted by the dozen. They are counted by the thousands. Legend says the first horses were born in North America more than 50 million years ago. With shifted lands, some herds across the Bering Straits, and they reached the vast territories of Kazakhstan and Mongolia. It was here that the first encounter took place, the first domesticated horse, the beginning of the bond between horses and humans. From that moment on, the horse was no longer just an animal. It became strength, conquest, and connection. And with it came the great feats of the Mongol Empire, led by the legendary Genghis Khan.
За Монголд бол одоо эртээр Чингис хааны үе бүр тэрнээс өмнө үеэс авахуулаад одоо морь хайр шүтэж ирсэн. Тэгээд ер нь бол морьгүй бол юу морьгүй Монгол гэж ер нь байдаггүй гэж ярьдаг. Тэгээд ер нь бүгд л их мориндоо хайртай. Тэгээд бүх малчд л адуутай. Тэгээд ер нь бол мориндоо нэг тийм их хайртай болсон гэдэг. Тэгээд эдлэгээ юундаа хэрэгэлдэг мориндоо.
In Mongolia, horses vastly outnumber humans. The country has a population of just over 3 million people, and it is said that for every inhabitant there are 15 horses, a ratio that reveals how deeply the Mongolian identity is tied to the animal. This is the Orkhon Valley, located in the city of Karakorum, on the edge of a vast plateau in the heart of Mongolia. And here, many families still live in rhythm with their animals. The horse remains essential. In these remote lands, it is still the way to move, to gather the herds, thousands of goats, and the distinctive yaks that define the landscape. In the year 1220, after years of conquest, Genghis Khan paused his campaigns and founded Karakorum. Here, beside the Orkhon River, at the foot of the Kangai Mountains. Mongolian families still live in their white girds. But with precision and memory, these homes shelter generation. The doors of Mongolian girds are not just an entrance, they are symbols. Each door is hand-painted with motifs passed down through centuries. The figure of Genghis Khan and horses, always horses. The nomads of Mongolia never stand still. They follow the rhythm of the land. When winter comes, they descend into the valleys, where the wind softens a little and water still flows beneath the ice. In this season, temperatures can drop below -40 degrees. The cold shows no mercy. And when the ice retreats, when the sun stretches the days and the wind turns warm, they climb again.
Тэгээ эмээлийг гэрээс дандаа ингэж хойш наруулж ингэж тавьдаг. Энэ хойд бүргээр нь ингэж тавих хэрэгтэй. Энийг өрөөс хилээж гадар тавьж болохгүй, эргүүлж болохгүй. Моринтой хол газар явахад моринтой хөнгөн. Дөрөв бас хатар цагхад моринтой хөнгөн. Өөрийнхөө бие дамар. Нэг морины ширүүн дөргөн чинь хүний бие нэдэлэхгүйгээр. Одоо ийм бүргэн дээрээс чинь тонгоогоод уургаач үрчээдэг. Угуул хазаанах тааж газар байл ингээ шүүрэл аваад бичдэг тийм ерөөсөө тийм.
Once a year, Mongolians choose from their herds the horses they will ride for the coming seasons. They do it in a way unlike any other. With their urga, a long wooden pole tipped with a loop of feather or goat hide. A wave of powder, dust and manes in the wind sweeps across the steppe. An ancestral dance between horses and humans.
За миний бодлоор дээрээс мор гэдэг чи одоо манай Монголын улсын дээрээс нэгдүгээр ундлага нь болж байгаа ерөөсөн ундлага. Ерөөсөн айрыг цагааг ууж хэрэглэн хүнсэнд хэрэглэн ерөөсөн Монгол хүн морьтой яаж холбоотой байгаа. Монгол хүн бол моргүйгээр бол ерөөсөн төсөөлөх юмар.
In the far west of Mongolia, where the lands turn arid, rocky and wild, lives people who have learned to survive between the wind and the mountains, the Kazakhs of Olgi. Here, among mountains and steppes, they preserve their language, their faith, and a way of life still passed down from generation to generation. They descend from the Kazakh people who centuries ago migrated from Kazakhstan to the remote western regions of Mongolia. For the Kazakhs, the horse remains the soul of the journey. But in these landscapes, another sacred companion rises, the eagle. The eagle hunters are not legend. They exist. They breathe. They are not simply riders or hunters. They are guardians of an ancient alliance between man and the golden eagle. And when they gallop, it is not only the horse that moves forward. It is the echo of centuries. Kazakh riders charge across the steppe, as if each gallop wove a thread to their ancestors.
Gerçekten жылқы баласын мініп пісу үшін және пайдаланбайды. Біз бие байлаймыз, қымыз ашытамыз. Сарығымыз сапыр тамсандырған ауылым деген өлең сөзінде бар. Бұл осы ақтамақ жылқының кеңегі сүті қандай бір дертке дауа. Адамды дертінен айықтырады. Атты біздің қазақ айтады, ер қанаты дейді. Қанат құсымен ұшса, азаматтар атпенен тауға да жүреді, алысқа да жүреді, жақынға да жүреді, бүкіл шаруаны бітіреді. Мисал біздің атам қазақ айтады, қыран, бүркіт, жүзі, мылтық, жүйрік атың, ер жігіт абыр отын шығаратын. Жылқы деген мал, малдың ішіндегі ең қасиеттісі. Ең ер азаматқа арналған сәйгүлік. Biz atсыз тауға жүрмейміз, атсыз аң салмаймыз. Жүйрікті қоспай отыра алмаймыз. Міне осындай ата салтымыздан жалғасқан қазақ ұлты боламыз.
Even in the far north of Mongolia, on the edge of the Russian, the horse remains at the heart of nomadic life. Although the Tsatan community rides their reindeer, life unfolds in a constant search for the herds that provide them with milk, food, and shelter. Some travel on horseback, others on their reindeers, gliding silently through the endless forests of the taiga. Children, far from the cities, invent their own games and turn the vastness into their playground. Thus, the life of the Tsatan beats to the rhythm of the reindeer, sacred animals that give them sustenance and meaning. And by their side, their eternal and faithful ally, the horse. This is Mongolia, a land where the horse is not just a companion, but the very essence of existence. In the heart of the Middle East, stretching between the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf, lies the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, a vast and ancient land where the desert seems to have no end. Here, the camel has been for centuries the pillar of Bedouin life, its transport, its food, and its sustenance amid the silence and the sand. But it was not the only companion of their history. Among the dunes, another symbol was born with them. Another being that embodies the elegance and strength of the desert. The Arabian horse, known as the Prince of the Desert. It is said to be the oldest breed in the world, not because it was the first horse, but because its lineage has remained pure for thousands of years, protected by the Bedouin tribes who raised it as a member of the family. The soul of the desert runs in its blood.
Sultana, you already made it. Hello. تعالي. Hello, Sultana. وين التمر؟ ما جبت تمر. You want date, huh? Hello.
There are different types of Arabian horses. These more refined and elegant specimens, selected for competition and beauty, are not judged by their speed, but by their presence. Every movement, every glance reveals the spirit of the desert, pride, nobility, and inner fire. The trainer calls to them softly, capturing their attention, and the horse responds with its head held high, neck arched, and ears fixed on the horizon. It's not looking at something, it's showing itself. The living expression of the world's oldest lineage, the way the Arabian horse remembers who he is. In the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, there are prominent breeders, some of whom keep more than 3,000 Arabian horses. Some are bred for endurance competitions, where the body matters more than form. Muscular horses with great hearts and lungs, capable of enduring hundreds of kilometers under the sun. Others belong to the Bedouin tradition, raised by families who keep the tribal heritage alive, where what truly matters is not speed, but purity, loyalty, and the spiritual bond between horses and humans. In Saudi Arabia, it's not only men who ride horses. Women ride as well, and with remarkable skill. Their presence in stables and competitions grows each year, driven by the same pride and passion that define the Arabian horse. The traditional attire, the abaya and niqab, is not a limitation, but an expression of culture and faith. Covering oneself is part of a deeply rooted practice of modesty and respect in Islam. where a woman's identity is preserved without preventing her from taking part in social and sporting life. In the desert or in the arena, they embody the strength and grace of the kingdom. Women who, by riding, honor their tradition and open new paths for the generations to come.
الخيول بشكل عام مخلوقات حساسة جداً، مخلوقات قد ما تعطيها راح تعطيك، مخلوقات محتاجة للثقة، محتاجة أنها تثق فيك عشان تمشي معاك. شعوري لما أكون راكبة الخيل شعور لا يشترى بكل أموال العالم، شعور جداً جميل، شعور بالحرية، بالانطلاق. كل أصوات العالم اللي تدور في راسي فجأة تختفي وأنا راكبة الخيل، خصوصاً إذا فتحت بالخيل بأقصى سرعة، وقتها أحس إنه كل همومي وكل أفكاري تختفي من راسي.
In the north of the kingdom, surrounded by dunes and sand, lies Hail, an oasis of life in the heart of the Saudi desert. When the rains fall and the green awakens, the land seems to be reborn. Grass rises between the dunes, and horses gallop once again over the fields. Hail is one of the most important cities in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, as it represents the heart of its history and identity. In ancient times, it was a key stop along the caravan routes, a fertile refuge between deserts, and the home of tribes that kept Bedouin traditions alive. Every year, many Saudi families travel to Hail and its surroundings, especially during the spring. It is a long-awaited moment, a time to reconnect with the Bedouin way of life.
والله مالي انا فلوس.
فنادي متقلطه قد ما الامتان، خلقها من الله مخلطوها مع الجير، فجحا جليلة كف من غير سيقان، ويسها صغير اللي مناكبها كما حد شامان، سلال عين اللي عيونه مطايير، وثنادي متقلطه قد ما الامتان، خلقها من الله مخلطوها مع الجير، فجحا جليلة كف من غير سيقان.
Bokhur, the smoke that perfumes the soul, is a blend of aromatic woods, resins, and essential oils, often made with agar wood, slowly burned in a small metallic or ceramic incense burner called a makbara. The fragrant smoke that rises is used to perfume clothing, hair, homes, and Bedouin tents. It is more than a fragrance. It is a gesture of hospitality and respect. In Saudi society, the home is considered an intimate refuge, reserved for close family, especially for the women of the household. Instead of inviting you into their home, they welcome you to the majlis, which is usually separate from the main residence. The majlis can be an adjoining room or even a standalone building or traditional tent, but specifically to receive guests.
العلمي والحظ
The Al-Ardah is a traditional tribal dance of Saudi Arabia that symbolizes unity, pride, and strength. In ancient times, it was performed before battles to lift the warriors' spirits and display the power of the tribe. Today, it is no longer a ritual of war, but an expression of national identity. It is performed at official celebration, cultural festivals, weddings, and patriotic events.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح.
The religion of Saudi Arabia is Islam, the faith that guides the lives of its people and shapes their customs, laws, and traditions. The kingdom is regarded as a birthplace of Islam, home to its two holiest cities, Mecca and Medina. 5 times a day, the call to prayer sets the rhythm of the nation, reminding all of the bond between man and God. More than a religion, Islam is a way of life, one that teaches hospitality, respect, and community. Values reflected in every gesture, from a greeting to the way a guest is received. In Saudi Arabia, the Arabian horse is not only a symbol of beauty or power, it is part of the very soul of the desert. For centuries, it accompanied the Bedouins in war, in travel, and in survival, sharing their destiny beneath the same sun and the same sky. That is why they call it the Prince of the Desert, because no creature better embodies the nobility, strength, and poetry of this land. On the same continent, but in South Asia, lies one of the largest and oldest countries in the world, India. A land of infinite contrasts, where spirituality coexists with chaos, and where every gesture, every color, and every sound seems to hold a deeper meaning. Like its people, the horses of India also possess a spiritual strength. They are the great war horses, the Marwari horses, symbols of courage, honor, and connection with the divine.
Thank you, Narrated.
The Marwari descends from the Arabian horses that arrived in India more than 1,000 years ago, brought by traders and conquerors of the Middle East. Crossed with the native breed of the Thar Desert, a unique bloodline was born, shaped by heat, scarcity, and the endless distances of Rajasthan. In the ancient kingdoms of Marwar and Mewar, the Rajputs raised them as companions in war and guardians of the soul. It was said that a Marwari would never abandon its rider on the battlefield. With slender yet powerful bodies and an indomitable spirit, they became the most courageous war horses of India.
The characteristics of Marwari are very unique. There are only 2 breeds in the world which have ear like this. The tips of the ear touches each other, that is because of his alertness. Marwari is very alert, very compact, very intelligent, very beautiful horse, and his memory is fantastic. He is very loyal to the owner. He will kill himself, die in the war, and basically Marwari was bred for the war.
साहब के प्रयासों से उनकी लगन से वो शुरू हुआ है
and welcome them to the 8th Marwar Horse Show. And a special thanks to all of you here for the round of applause, and thank you all from the bottom of our heart for being here this morning to grace the occasion. The war horse, the Marwari horse, the only horse on earth whose ears curl up and meet.
Prem Priya, Pradeep C. Patel, River Stud Farm. Prem Priya, tag number 15.
Several decades ago, the Marwari Horse Society of India was founded with the purpose of preserving, protecting, and promoting this ancestral breed.
His Majesty's blessings and grace.
The pride of Rajasthan and a living symbol of India's history. Since then, the Society has organized fairs and exhibitions across regions like Jodhpur, Udaipur, and Pushkar, where breeders, noble families, and villagers gather to celebrate the horse that was once the companion of kings. During these fairs, the air fills with color and tradition. Marwari parade adorned with embroidery and mirrors, accompanied by the Indian Army, desert camels, and dance groups performing the Marwari horse dance. A graceful choreography between rider and animal that symbolizes respect and spiritual union. The horse holds a sacred place in Indian culture. It is associated with the sun god, with power and victory, and with the eternal bond between man and nature. That is why, in many weddings, before the ceremony, the groom arrives on a white Marwari horse, a symbol of purity, courage, and prosperity. More than an animal, the Marwari embodies the very spirit of India. Proud, mystical, and full of life. Each breeder, often descended from families who have raised Marwaris for generations, arrives with their finest horses to present them before the judges. It is not a test of speed or strength, but of beauty, purity, and character.
By the Registration Society of India. So from that,
the judges observe every detail with care.
the color is an albino, and it has the element of surprise with fantastic and
The refined head, the large expressive eyes, the inward curving ears that nearly touch, the unmistakable hallmark of the breed, the neck's posture, the alignment of the legs, the musculature, the shine of the coat, and even the teeth, which reveal the horse's age and overall health.
the structure, the temperament can be assessed of a person. Ladies and gentlemen, is on a mission actually to make sure
Every moment, every gesture, tells something about its lineage and temperaments. The process is solemn. The horses parade before the jury while their handlers lead them with quiet pride, showing the natural elegance and dignity of their breeding. The crowd murmurs and exchanges opinions, evaluating and comparing each horse as if they too were part of the jury, every spectator becoming, in their own way, a judge of beauty and lineage. These competitions are not just about rewarding physical perfection, but about honoring a millennia-old tradition. It is to reaffirm the blood and spirit of the horse that once rode alongside Rajput warriors, the same one that today continues to embody the living soul of Rajasthan.
Lovely horses, lovely gathering. Judges said there's something about the outside of the horse which is very good for the inside of the man.
At the end of the competition, everyone gathers around the figure of honor. His Highness Maharaja Gajah Singh II of Jodhpur, regarded as the king of the Marwari horses, the highest representative of the Rajput tradition and guardian of the lineage. In that moment, breeders, riders and judges approach and touch his feet as a sign of respect, a gesture deeply rooted in Indian culture. This act, known as Charana Sparsha, symbolizes humility and reverence. The one who bows acknowledges the wisdom and spiritual prestige of the person being honored.
Tag number 9, Khushbir Singh Chauhan. Owner Khushbir Singh Chauhan.
In Hindu belief, this contact is also said to transmit blessings and positive energy, marking the end of the fair not merely as an equestrian event, but as a ritual of respect, gratitude, and spiritual continuity among the guardians of the Marwari and its sacred legacy. A land of spirit and tradition, where the soul of India still rides with the wind, where every color, every sound, and every heartbeat tells a sacred story, where horses and humans move as one. In North Africa lies a unique place, rich in history and iconic in culture. The Great Kingdom of Morocco. Morocco is home to a legendary competition known as Tbourida, a spectacle laden with symbolism. It celebrates equestrian skill and pays homage to Morocco's military history. It is a tradition that is not just lived, but felt across the nation, creating a profound bond between the people and their identity. People of all ages, children, women, youth and elders come together to take part in this grand event, while thousands of passionate spectators fill the stands, their cheers echoing in support of their favorite teams. This tradition takes place across various locations and times of the year, with events such as the Salon du Cheval in El Hadida standing out as one of the most spectacular showcases. The grandeur surrounding Tbourida is unparalleled. The primary goal of Tbourida is to preserve a historic tradition deeply rooted in Moroccan culture. Each team, or Zorba, prepares in their tent, gearing up for the competition. It is remarkable to see how they help each other dress, with each garment carrying a meaning, a purpose. Each region presents its unique colors and styles.
التبوريدة هي فن تقليدي أو يمكن نقولوا له أيضا تراث، لأنه هو تراث ديال بلادنا. هذا فن تقليدي أو فن فروسية تقليدية. علاش تقليدية؟ لأنه مازال كنستعملوا نفس السروجة، نفس يعني اللباس اللي كان كيتستعمل في شحال هادي، وايضا هو جاي من الحرب، هو من فن حربي. كاين اللي كيقول بانه في وقت مولاي اسماعيل ديك الساعات ملي كتكون شي حرب كنعيطوا يعني القبائل باش كيجيو كيساعدوا الملك او السلطان في ذاك الوقت باش يدير الحرب.
In its origins, Tbourida was not a spectacle but a military exercise. In past reigns, horsemen used it to train cavalry charges, group discipline, and synchronize firing. The thunder of rifles fired in unison was meant to intimidate enemies, showing the power and cohesion of the warriors. It was real preparation for war, a way to demonstrate strength and prepare both men and horses for battle. Upon finishing a prayer, Muslims touch their faces with both hands, moving them from the forehead or chin downward. This act represents symbolically collecting the blessings and bringing them onto oneself. The riders' salutes reflect their recognition of not only individual achievements, but also the collective work of the team, the horses and the artisans who have made their participation possible. These riders are the guardians of Tbourida's legacy, and the younger generation ensures its future.
خامس دايزينو.
ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا احد. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على
Now comes the moment of truth. Only the sounds of assistants preparing rifles and measuring gunpowder break the stillness. They clean each mokhala, check the mechanism, and measure the powder with precision. Every detail matters. You can feel the tension. You can smell the gunpowder.
وصلنا حافظنا السلامات ويدخل أخوي يدخل والكحل
يتم تلجئة الصوت.
ماشي مشكل إلا العود.
الثروة كتكون من عدة ركاب ومقدم المقدم هو اللي كيكون كيعطي تعليمات كقائد مجموعه او غير من ذلك، هو اللي كيخلي المجموعه من انطلاقه ديال التشويره او ما يسمى بالهده الى الطلقه ديال البارو، هو اللي كيعطي الحركات، هو اللي كيعطي التعليمات، هو اللي كيكون مسؤول عن جميع الحركات اللي كيحاولوا ان الركاب كينسجموا فيه.
In the first round, each Zorba presents the Hada, an initial exhibition where riders display their coordination, equestrian skills and elegance, a warm-up for both horses and riders. Then comes the Talka, the synchronized shots.
التالية تبقى الثالثة والأخيرة المقدم تزريزة على البطل الآن غادي ينتقلوا للصربة الخامسة والأخيرة فئة الشبان مع الدقة الثالثة للكبار ليتمكنوا من التأهل. اختتمت المنافسات الخاصة بالشبان هذا اليوم لحظات وغادي تفتح المجال للكبار ليتمكنوا من التأهل إلى هذا الدور.
Identity, faith, elegance. In Morocco, the horse is not tamed, it is honored. And in every zorba, every prayer, every thunder of gunpowder, cultures ride alive, as it always has. This is how Morocco feels. This is how it lives, horses and humans.
La charrería nace de los ranchos, de la gente ranchera de antes, porque te acuerdas que en los ranchos hay que herrar el ganado, herrar, cuatesonar, esmuchar los cuernos, herrar, poner la marca, y tenías que lazar los animales. Para poder hacer eso antes no había los chut que hay ahorita, entonces para hacer todos esos trabajos tenía que ser tumbar el animal. Uno lo laza de la cabeza, otro lo laza de las patas, lo tumban, ahí lo marcamos y ahí hacemos lo del cuatesonar y arreglar el ganado. Entonces ahí nace el lazo de cabeza, nace el pial. Y ya la gente en los herraderos echaban corberos, piales. Después echaron las yeguas por una cerca de piedra donde podían y las pialaban. Y salían los piales. Y ya viendo el ganado, pues que trae la cola, pues la gente empezó a colear y ahí viene la charrería. Yo creo de los ranchos.
In Guadalajara, each year one of the most important competitions in Charreria takes place. Thousands of people arrive from every corner of the country. The National Charro Championship, known as El Millonario. For several days, the city becomes the epicenter of Charro culture. It is not only a competition, it is a festival of tradition. Around the lienzo and its surroundings, artisans from across Mexico showcase their craft. Every corner vibrates with music, traditional food, and countless equestrian businesses that keep the cultural economy of Charreria alive. Charro families arrive together as part of a legacy passed down from generation to generation. Fathers and sons, grandparents and grandchildren all take part. It is not unusual to see a charro carrying a newborn in his arms atop a horse. A powerful symbol that horse and charreria are born with them. Above all, El Millonario is a family event where women, sons, daughters and elders all participate. A community united around the horse, tradition, and the pride of being charro.
La escaramuza es el conjunto ecuestre femenino, parte de la charrería, es el ballet de nuestra charreada, de nuestra cultura, de nuestra tradición. Para mí, ser escaramuza es ser mexicana. Pues ni tanto, o sea, mucha gente dice que a lo mejor tal vez sí es complicado, pero pues como ya tenemos muchísimos años en esto, se los hace, o sea, no algo muy difícil. Sí, uno se sienta de lado, pero pues ya tenemos años y años y de los antepasados que así montaban. Entonces algo pues que los hemos enseñado cómo hacer. Como no tenemos pierna a un lado, tenemos esa vara que los puede ayudar a este lado. Nuestras piernas diario están a la izquierda. Pues el caballo es parte, o sea, es la otra mitad de mi corazón, ¿sí? ¿Qué aprendo yo de mi caballo? Ser paciente, saber lo que él está pensando, necesitamos que unirnos, o sea, ser uno. Porque si no estamos en el mismo canal, pues entonces, ¿qué, verdad?
Todas nuestras actividades, nuestras acciones, todo lo que hacemos, pensamos a Dios, a la Virgen, y la verdad es una manera, nos tranquiliza. Dicen mucho que los caballos siempre expresan lo que el humano siente. Entonces, si yo estoy nerviosa en una competencia, el caballo va a estar nervioso. Si yo estoy relajada, el caballo va a estar relajado. Entonces, nosotros somos quienes les transmitimos nuestra seguridad, lo que sentimos al caballo. No es solo un vestido casual, es gente que le mete corazón, alma a estos vestidos, al bordado a mano, y la verdad es que es algo muy valioso, que como mexicanos debemos estar orgullosos de lo que podemos lograr hacer.
After the precision and elegance of the escaramuzas, the lienzo falls into silence. Now begins Charreria, a living memory of the ancestors and recognized by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage of humanity, something far greater than a sport. The tension and concentration are absolute. Before it begins, the charros gather at the center of the lienzo to celebrate Mass, entrusting to God their lives, their horses, and their destiny. Because this is not a game. Each discipline carries risk, and every moment in the lienzo demands courage. Here, faith and tradition walk hand in hand with danger. This charro competition consists of 9 disciplines, or 9 suertes as they call them. The first is the cala de caballo, where the charro demonstrates absolute control over his mount.
El caballo levanta una pata o la otra, quiere decir un piquete. Ahí va a haber una separación y van a hacer un corte los jueces. De ahí van a sacar una cinta métrica para ver qué distancia fue la que recorrió el caballo deslizándose sobre sus patas traseras.
Alongside the cala, the charros perform elegant turns to both sides. These skills, in their origins, were meant to train the horse for work on the hacienda, teaching it to obey with precision and agility. The horse pivots on its hind leg, firmly planted on the ground, while the front legs cross again and again. First to one side, then to the other. A dance of control and obedience.
De esta cabalgadura porque sabe del esfuerzo, sabe de lo que representa el venir y participar en un evento, en un campeonato de este calibre.
La pialada, pues tiene que tener uno muchísima cuidado con las sogas, porque las sogas son sogas de 30 metros, 35 metros. Entonces pasa una yegua corriendo por la barda de los 60 metros, tú te pones a los 30 metros y viene la yegua recio corriendo, tienes que atrapar las patas traseras y amarrar la cabeza de la silla y detener la yegua. Pero es una yegua que pesa 500 kilos, 600 kilos, hay que detenerla con la soga de las patas de atrás. Esa es la más peligrosa. Porque en esa muchos amigos, muchos charros, ya les falta un dedo, ya les faltan 2, ya les falta, o sea, unos que les falta la mano por parte de los piales. La soga va tan recio, la yegua va muy recio, la soga te cae una vuelta en un dedo algo y te lo arranca. O sea, es muy rápida, la salida de la soga es muy rápida.
The lienzo fills with smoke. The smell of burnt rope lingers in the air, like an ancient echo. It is not just a rope skimming the ground. It is the living trace of the ancestors who found in the horse and the rope the way to survive and master the cattle. Each turn, each cloud of smoke rising, reminds us that Charreria was not born in an arena, but in the open fields, in necessity, in the very history of Mexico. Now it is the turn of the coleadero, or colas en el ruedo. Here, the charro rides at full speed alongside a bull, reaching for its tail to topple with its strength and technique.
La brea. La brea es una cosa que es como pegamento. Para cuando agarras la cola, te ayuda a apretar la mano y que la cola no se te suelte. Porque los animales traen la cola, pues se puede resbalar, ¿verdad? Ya con la brea donde la aprietas, ya se queda pegada y es cuando puedes estirar. Llegas y pones tu caballo en una puerta donde va a salir un toro. Tienes que saludar. Pachonear es pegarle el lomo al toro. Te agachas más para abajo, agarras la cola y luego le pones la pierna y te le enredas en la pierna. Entonces ya empiezas a estirar el toro y según caiga el toro vale la actuación de las colas, pues. Si cae nomás poquito es 6 puntos. Si cae de un lado del lomo son 10 puntos. Si el toro cae del lado del lomo y da la vuelta completa son 12 puntos porque es una redonda derecha. Y lo más cortito que puedas de los 60 metros, cada 10 metros es un punto más, cada 10 metros menos.
After the thunder of bull riding comes one of the most elegant suertes in Charreria, the manganas. The rope spins in the air like a circle of invisible fire. The charro makes it dance above and below the horse with overflowing elegance, as if time itself paused with every turn. It is not only skill, it is art in motion, a heritage perfected in silence and celebrated in the arena. When the floreo is flawless, the crowd knows it. And if the mangana is achieved, the ovation is inevitable. Hats, boots, even robes fly into the lienzo as offerings of admiration. It is the oldest and purest way to tell the charro and his work has been sublime. And the charro, with the same grace with which he moves the rope, returns each object to its owner, sealing a pact of respect and shared pride. The pride of the Mexican charro.
Soy charro desde que me acuerdo. 4 años quedé campeón nacional de charros mayores, 5 suertes. Yo soy charro completo, yo acerté todas las suertes. Pero yo cuando estaba en el equipo, cuando yo charreaba en potrillos, charreaba mucho, yo fui el pialador, fui coleador, fui pasador de la muerte, jinete de yegua, jinete de toro, lo que era un comodín. Lo que ocupábamos en el equipo yo iba para allá. Y me tocó hacerlo porque no sé hacer. Yo disfrutaba mucho y me gustaba mucho hacer el paso a la muerte, porque era donde la gente, como que la gente más siente la adrenalina de que uno va a brincarle a una yegua bruta. Yo brinqué muchos años. Vas en un caballo manso y te va a salir una yegua de un cajón y vas a agarrar la yegua de la clean y tienes que brincar del manso a la yegua bruta. Y la yegua bruta va a reparar, o tú no sabes lo que te va a pasar en esa yegua. Entonces, pues por eso se llama el paso a la muerte.
In a corner of the lienzo, away from the roar of the stands, the charros prepare for the final suertes, the bull riding, the bronc riding, and the dreaded Paso de la Muerte. The preparation is lived in the body. Some pace back and forth, others roll their necks, stretch arms and legs, loosening every muscle. They dress with care. Gloves tightened, spurs ready, the vest pulled close around the chest. A sip of tequila cuts the dryness of the mouth. They say that when nerves arrive, saliva disappears. Some pray in silence, their eyes fixed on the small image they keep inside their sombrero. A charro never forgets God or the Virgin. They entrust themselves, make the sign of the cross, whisper quick prayers before mounting. Breathing sets the rhythm of concentration. The heart beats to the tempo of waiting, preparing body and spirit to face the risk. Because here, each suerte is a boundary between skill and danger, between tradition and life itself. To be a charro is more than to compete. It is to belong to a tradition that unites thousands in every stand. The people identify, rejoice, and await this moment as a celebration. Hats flying, music bands filling the air, entire families cheering together. In the arena, charros greet one another, talk, laugh. Though they compete, at heart, they are one great family. Women have their place in their escaramuzas, with grace and courage, completing the soul of Charreria. Champions embraced by their families, let tears flow. Each victory holds years of effort and sacrifice, always shared with their loved ones. The legacy passes to the young, who watch intently, dreaming of becoming part of this story. Life, like Charreria, also turns in circles. Each swing of the horse from side to side reminds us that tradition and destiny are forever intertwined. And through it all, God is ever present in Mexico, guiding the faith, the passion, and the pride of people who live through the horse and breathe through Charreria. In Latin America, more precisely in the state of Brazil, is also part of the soul of its people. Here, among music, faith, and tradition, the bond between man and horse remains a symbol of pride, freedom, and heritage.
Hoje não saberia viver. Se tivesse que parar hoje, não saberia o que fazer. Por intermédio do cavalo, não sou grande pessoa, mas sou o que sou por causa do cavalo, não é? E eu sempre digo assim, eu sou um privilegiado de Deus, porque eu posso trabalhar naquilo que eu gosto. Dos maiores companheiros do homem, o cavalo é um animal muito sensível. Eu lido tanto, não vou dizer que seja um domador, mas eu faço essa parte também. E eu acho que o cavalo ele é muito sensível com o senhor. Aquilo que o senhor dá, ele lhe retribui. Se o senhor dá carinho, se o senhor dá atenção, se o senhor lida com ele com jeito, ele vai corresponder. Agora, se o senhor lida na paulada, se lida ele também vai se defender. Então, não existe cavalo, por exemplo, chucro, que sei eu, que o senhor não possa, Então, o senhor pega um cavalo chucro do campo, a saída ele não vai querer, Mas daí um pouco o senhor começa a lidar e ele vai se conectar. Um cavalo é muito sensível com a gente.
O cavalo ensina você que ele tem o seu tempo. Então a gente tem que esperar que o cavalo se amadureça, e isso nos ensina a ter muita paciência. Temos que cuidar para não passar do limite com ele nunca. Então ele vai ensinando a gente a ter paciência, ensina a gente a ter sensibilidade para entender, para nos conectar com ele. Se a gente não conseguir ter essa conexão, a gente não consegue ter um bom cavalo. Então precisamos tentar conversar com o cavalo, e eu acho que esse é o jeito que a gente consegue obter uma relação íntima com o cavalo. O cavalo, para mim, é um ser muito potente, é um ser majestoso, que nos ajuda diariamente a entender como é a vida, como funciona a vida. É um animal muito sensível, que faz com que todo mundo que mexa com ele também seja sensível.
Eu penso em ajeitar e cavo mais a sepultura. Esse é o que o senhor acha? Esse eu quero que o senhor me mande esse vídeo.
Opa!
Seu Chico! Mas esse homem não era coisa. Aí, amigo.
São 2 embriões da mesma coleta. Acabamos, já virou aí.
Vem aqui, cuidado, né? Tá querendo dar uns coisas.
Mira o mate a quentar, água que está querendo esfriar. Mas hoje o ano tá manso de areia, segunda sova. Já trouxe a China pro rancho, morando querência nova. Disse parceiro, te arreda um pouco bravo. Fala espierrito, calma que eu vou saranhar não tirar.
Every country has its music. Brazil has something more. It's joy, its boundless spirit, the energy that flows in every heartbeat. Here, joy becomes melody, and the spirit dances in every rhythm.
El gaucho, gaúcho, não tem fronteira. É brasileiro, uruguaio, argentino, chileno. Todos temos essa mesma paixão por as coisas nossas. Então, é orgulhoso de ser gaúcho, orgulhoso de ser brasileiro e orgulhoso de ser negro.
Para mim, o cavalo significa quase tudo na minha vida, que eu falo que o cavalo me deu amigos, o cavalo me deu respeito, o meu cavalo fez eu viver momentos que, para mim e para muitos outros, nunca será esquecido. Então, o cavalo é quase tudo na minha vida. Ele me deu quase todos os amigos que tenho, foram os cavalos que me deram, e isso é uma alegria muito grande, você chegar num lugar e por você ser do cavalo, você sempre vai ser recebido de uma forma diferente. Não existe uma tribo que aconteça isso. As pessoas que são do cavalo, você pode ir lá na Austrália, o povo sabe que você é do cavalo, vai ter um cara igualzinho você que vai te tratar igual um rei e vai te apresentar para todos os amigos. Isso é só o cavalo dá. Você pode ir nos Estados Unidos ou na Argentina. Então, o cavalo une pessoas e não tem explicação.
Ronival Ferreira, conhecido como Bruxo dos Potros, e me dedico a vida a trabalhar com os cavalos. O trabalho e a vida com os cavalos. Fiz uma apresentação de um domínio de potro, quando eu me entrego ao potro e ele se entrega para mim. Se cria-se uma cumplicidade entre homem e cavalo. Por causa de me tirar meu cheiro, por o cavalo não sentir nenhum cheiro de fora, e a minha energia também, fica mais concentração entre eu e o cavalo, os dois na mesma terra. Aí quando eu deito para os cavalos, eu me entrego para ele, onde entrego a minha vida, a pata dos cavalos, para depois ele se entregar para mim. Aí começa uma cumplicidade entre homem e cavalo. Para mostrar para mim, pessoa, isso é importante, quando eu consigo levar algo que eu sei para os próximos, para os meus amigos.
O cavalo, para mim, é o maior elo de amizades. O cavalo me levou ao mundo. O cavalo me trouxe grandes amigos. O cavalo me trouxe uma família maravilhosa. Graças ao cavalo, eu aprendi a respeitar e também ser respeitado. O cavalo me levou nos lugares mais lindos. O cavalo me ensinou a trupicar e a levantar. Graças ao cavalo, eu conheci muita gente. Meu cavalo, meu amigo, Hoje, sobre o mesmo céu de chegadas e partidas, meu igual, além das vindas, meu irmão de outros tempos, mesma alma desses ventos, para andar além da vida.
In South America, there is a place unlike any other in the world. This beautiful place is called Argentina. Here, the horse is everything. It is said that the first horses to set foot on American soil arrived with the expeditions of Cristóbal Colón, and it was Pedro de Mendoza who in 1535 brought them to the Rio de la Plata during his attempt at conquest. After his failure, several horses were left free in the pampas and multiplied under the open sky. From those untamed herds was born the criollo horse. Strong, noble, and resilient. In Argentina, the horse remains a tool for work, a true companion in life. Across the countryside, the paisanos move on horseback from one place to another, herding, sorting, and guiding the cattle towards the corrals to be vaccinated, checked, or branded. The manga is where each paisano and the veterinarian carry out these tasks, an essential space in rural life. Argentina is a country as vast as it is diverse. Each region has its own way of dressing, adapted to the climate and the landscape. Here in Corrientes, in the northern lowlands, the heat is extreme. The paisanos don't wear boots, but polainas, which protect their legs without suffocating them and dry quickly when exposed to water. A necessity in a land where they spend much of their time riding through rivers and wetlands. In Argentine Patagonia, life moves at a different pace. The climate is harsh, and the snow, though it paints breathtaking landscapes, also hardens existence. Living in isolation, in remote outposts, lost among mountains and steppes, is a true test of endurance. The cattle are tougher, shaped by wind and silence, and yet the horse is never absent. Always there, steadfast, loyal, accompanying man in every task. The criollo horse, Argentina's native breed, is rugged and noble, able to endure both the scorching heat of the north and the relentless winters of Patagonia. Even in the most remote corners of Patagonia, the Argentine paisano gathers with friends to share the famous asado, a traditional barbecue and a symbol of the country's spirit. But before that comes the picada, a spread of cured meats, cheeses and torta fritas. This is the home of the paisano known as El Gringuito and his cousin Sanchez, natives of the southern lands of Argentina.
¿Qué lo Mario? Nos vamos a tomar uno, El agua. El agua. El agua está cara.
Argentina creo que es uno de los pocos países en el mundo que sigue utilizando el caballo como método de trabajo en el campo. Que acá en Argentina es pan de cada día, pero bueno, no es tan normal como era antes tampoco.
Es un caballo que en esta zona está muy adaptado, que tiene un montón de características que lo hacen el más apto, como la guapesa, la rusticidad, la nobleza, la mansedumbre, la función, son incansables.
El caballo es un apéndice de uno, el complemento en la vida de campo y un medio de unión familiar y de amigos.
Que lo cumpla feliz.
Yo no puedo aplaudir porque.
Que lo cumpla feliz. Tenía que dejar distancia, se dice.
Bravo.
Che, se está tardando mucho el vino.
Se fue a dormir, bravo.
Una más, director.
The Bravo Roveda family, from the province of Buenos Aires, more precisely from Suárez, live, breathe and feel the horse as part of who they are. It is their family. It's truly moving to see them together because they share everything. Work, joy, and the same set of values as one. There's no age barrier when it comes to helping each other. Everyone contributes with enthusiasm and genuine affection.
Yeah.
One of the traditional competitions among criollo horse breeders is the Aparte Campero.
Subacalados, tiempo. Salió Cartucho, Manuel, quedó Facundo en la tranquera.
The judges assign each team a specific cow by number, and the challenge is to separate it from the herd and drive it into a smaller corral. It requires skill, courage, and above all, teamwork. Meanwhile, torta fritas and mate are always present, traditions that go hand in hand with this way of life. What's most beautiful about this competition is that everyone takes part. Children, young people, and women alike, all united by the same passion.
Subacalacero, tiempo.
Como en Tiraxi nunca me hirió olvidar.
Then comes the asado, the guitars of the Tomalindo from Huanguelén, the sharing, singing traditional songs together in honor of the paisanos or long-lost love.
La hinchada me va a cantar. ¡Ole, nunca te olvidaré, Santa María de mi niñez! Mira, la hinchada me va cantando por el camino. Nunca te olvidaré, Santa María de mi niñez. Mira.
Y la paleteada es una imitación de lo que se hace. Bueno, todo lo que es una prueba del caballo criollo, la gran mayoría es todo abocado a una. Es inspirado en lo que es el trabajo diario en el campo. La prueba en sí se llama rodeo y la paleteada es todo. Toda vez que vos corres vaca, es una paleteada. O sea que vos vas. Se llama paleteada porque vos ponés la paleta del caballo sobre el animal. Entonces vas sobre la paleta del animal, entonces es paleteada por la paleta del caballo y del animal.
Before the competition begins, each junta rides the course side by side, their horses moving in harmony, feeling the rhythm of the path, the dust and each other, preparing both body and spirit for what's to come.
Para mí es casi que lo mejor que hay. Es un momento donde juntás un montón de cosas, pues juntás un montón de entrenamiento y de cosas que haces en la semana. Después también es una relación, porque es una cosa en conjunto. Después la adrenalina del momento. O sea, para mí, lejos la prueba por defecto. Es excelente para mí la cantidad de cosas que pasan en un momento tan instantáneo que uno no le da ni pelota, pero en sí es súper lindo poder relacionarlo con Fica, con Venancio, con papá de corrido, con algo de corrido. Para mí es tremendo.
This activity takes place in different locations, always with a jury and specific rules. Depending on the discipline, the distance and rules may vary. In this case, the main goal is to guide the cow smoothly from the mouth of the manga along a 100-meter track marked with hay bales or ropes. The course is divided into 4 sections, 2 of 30 meters and 2 of 20. Each participating pair is called a junta. Throughout the year, the juntas accumulate points, eventually earning the chance to compete in Palermo, the most prestigious stage in the country, something like the World Cup of the Criollo horse. The full Criollo competition is called the Freno de Oro, where several disciplines are evaluated, including rodeo and aparte campero. Accompanied by the Granaderos a Caballo of General San Martín, a symbol of honor and tradition in the Argentine army. When you witness the criollos, you always see teamwork. Parents proudly standing by their children, sharing every moment with the same passion that fills in the field. Brothers riding together, bound by blood, learning from one another. Sweethearts challenging each other in the field. Friendships, respect and reverence for the Argentine criollo, the heart and soul of this land. And as if that weren't enough, this great criollo family organizes long rides across their land once a year. exploring it the way they always have, on horseback.
Creo que es mi vida entera. Creo que es mi familia. Desde que nací me encuentro siempre rodeada de ellos. Si no es arriba es abajo, pero siempre con ellos. Es amistad, mis mayores amigos vienen de ahí. Es compañerismo, es aprender el uno del otro, es saber hasta dónde y hasta así respetando constantemente el bienestar de ellos, y es lealtad, es libertad de encontrarte en lugares en los que tal vez de otra forma nunca lograrías estar. Es la libertad de que ellos te dan sus piernas y uno puede utilizarlos en todo momento. Es amor puro, es algo único.
This is Argentina. Work, passion, unity, and respect for tradition. A legacy passed down from generation to generation, keeping alive the spirit of the countryside, the bond with the horse, and the pride of belonging to this land. Because here, it's more than a custom. It's a way of life. A story that continues to ride on beneath the same sky of Argentina. Horses and humans around the world.